An INFJ is the rarest Myers-Briggs personality type in the world. Needless to say, being the most unique personality type out there comes with its own cohort of rare qualities, which make the INFJ mysterious and attractive. Keep watching this video as we explore some of the extremely rare INFJ qualities. Number 10. The all-in or absolutely nothing syndrome. INFJs do not believe in the middle, they only believe in either extreme. This concept applies to all facets of their lives. They love fiercely or do not love at all. They'll put all-nighters or procrastinate for days and they exercise like there's tomorrow, or they just binge watch their favorite show while eating as many carbs as possible. INFJs are naturally wired to do things with passion, so when they have to take a stagnant approach towards things, they just decide not to put in any effort. When the task at hand seems uneventful, bland, and uninspiring, these personality types lose all their passion. If there's no room for development or no opportunity to put in all their efforts and creativity to accomplish something, the task deprives them of the highs and lows they need to experience life's complete spectrum. Number 9. They prefer to write and not talk. Since INFJs are introverts, they find it difficult to talk on the spot, whether it's on the phone or in person. However, when it comes to writing, they can effortlessly knock out eloquent masterpieces. They might pause, stutter, or mumble when asked something out of the blue, but when they write, their words flow as smoothly as butter and toasted bread. Even though they have to reread their work several times and tweak it before they're finally happy, it's all worth it for them. The reason for this extraordinary quality likely boils down to time. INFJs are perceptive humans who are blessed with the uncanny ability to see different eventualities, possibilities, and gray areas in any given scenario. In addition, their introverted intuition means that they live inside their heads and tend to have several conversations in their head at the same time. These internal conversations and chaos eventually create a bottleneck which they find difficult to put into words. However, when they're writing, they have ample time to sit down, process their thoughts, and refine them so that the words are succinct and clear. It is one of the only ways in which INFJs can offer a glimpse into their inner world. Number 8. They can get along with anyone. While this may seem contradictory, INFJs are social chameleons. While they certainly do prefer isolation to recharge themselves, they can switch comfortably into extroverts when the situation demands. They can chameleon themselves and make themselves appear extroverted. While this is partially because they like being around certain people, it's mostly because they're used to adapting themselves to fit better into the world around them. Of course, since INFJs are amongst the most misunderstood MBTI personality types, some people might accuse them of being fake, but this is far from true. INFJs work super hard to adapt to societal norms and to suit situations, even if they feel uncomfortable. They might joke around and crack jokes with some people, whereas with others, they will be intellectual. This is often because they feel insecure and afraid that people will not understand them for who they truly are. Number 7. They crave and fear the limelight. It's no secret that INFJs have very contradictory character traits. While it doesn't come as a surprise to many that INFJs are humble and down to earth, it is quite shocking that they do crave recognition in certain situations. Many INFJs find it somewhat a Sophie's choice when it comes to choosing between owning their achievements and wanting to make a significant difference in the world. They're both terrible at praising themselves and accepting praise from others because they feel that they don't deserve it. Though they appreciate kind words, they don't take compliments to heart. They're their biggest critics and don't pat themselves in their backs. However, when they don't get due credit for a job well done, they feel somewhat broken. But one thing is for sure, you'll never find an INFJ bragging about themselves at any time. Number 6. Their physics. INFJs have the unique quality of seeing both the big picture and the little details. This is a great quality for mature INFJs who have balanced both these abilities. These MBTI types can pick up immense details from the smallest cues in their environment without anyone giving them any direct hints. They then piece together all these little details in their bizarrely complicated mind maps and try to play out hypothetical scenarios and come to one or many logical conclusions. Their unique thought process and insane perceptive abilities help them map out situations and possibilities even before things happen, which is why their close friends and family may refer to them as psychics. Since they can zoom into the minutiae of a project or zoom out and focus on the big picture, they can drive projects forward with terrific resilience. Number 5. They're perfectionists. While INFJs may prefer to lead a simple life, focusing more on knowledge and not on materialistic things, they have high standards. They're perfectionists and put in their blood, sweat, and tears into every task they take up. Their need for things to be perfect applies to all areas of their life. They have an eye for all things classy, and they would rather have one great possession than 10 mediocre ones. Moreover, if someone does not go as planned, or if people let them down, their initial passion and drive for the project begin to wane. Their need for things to be perfect is also what contributes to their all-or-nothing attitude. Sometimes setbacks can cause an INFJ to leave everything behind and move on to the next project, which isn't a good thing. Their trait of perfectionism also impacts their friendships, romantic relationships, and overall views in life. They prefer having the best of the best or nothing at all. Number 4, they can absorb other people's emotions. It's not out of the ordinary for INFJs to absorb what others feel. They don't just sense the emotions of other people. Sometimes they actually feel these emotions in their own bodies, which is unique to INFJs. This rare quality is not just limited to people INFJs know. They can absorb the emotions of complete strangers as well. They may suddenly feel angry if someone else in the room is terribly angry, or they may feel frustrated if someone else is frustrated in the co-working space. In fact, if a person is emotionally closer to an INFJ, like their mother or spouse, it's more likely that the INFJ will absorb their emotion. While this quality might sound overwhelming, INFJs can navigate this situation really well and act as a source of healing and comfort. They can literally put themselves in the emotional shoes of others and assure them that everything is going to be okay and lend a shoulder of support. Number 3, they're sensitive to conflicts. Since INFJs have extroverted feelings, they have a strong desire for harmony in their relationships and surroundings. They always aim to build a good rapport with others and value those who reciprocate their feelings. When conflicts arise, especially between those whom they are close to, they become distressed due to their sensitive and emotional nature. They may not be able to sleep well or concentrate on easy tasks and may even feel the physical effects of stress. However, this does not mean that INFJs avoid conflicts and confrontations. Being the social chameleons they are, they learn to set healthy boundaries while standing up for their needs. They do so in a super diplomatic way, but still use their warmth and understanding so that they are approachable, compassionate, and understanding. Number 2, they're both emotional and rational. INFJs have the function of introverted thinking, which often conflicts with their sensitive and emotional side. So while they're emotional, they can also be quite analytical and scientific, which helps them enjoy careers in research, technology, and science. Their extroverted feeling and introverted thinking functions balance each other out, so they don't outwardly appear emotional. They can be rational when required and emotional when required, which is what makes them dependable. They listen to how people are feeling and make strategic decisions, taking people's emotions into consideration as well. Number 1, they're perceptive. INFJs are synonymous with perception. They can easily grasp people's emotional motivations and states within the blink of an eye. Unfortunately, people don't seem to understand INFJs as easily as they understand others. Regardless, they're highly perceptive of other people and use their intuition to look behind the surface of things. They can read minds and figure out what makes people tick to the point that they know when someone is lying to themselves. They're not consciously aware of how they get to know so much about people, and they never disclose how much they know about someone unless the situation so demands it. That is why people find it hard to hide something from INFJs. They always know when something is amiss or out of the ordinary. Are you an INFJ with some of these super rare qualities? Did we miss out on any rare INFJ trait? Comment below. As always, like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on psychology.